Hey everybody, Gary here, GK Aquatics. Unfortunately, today is not going as well as I'd like. If you remember in the last video, I showed you some of the new fish I got. Well, now I'm going to show you why we quarantine. I had the quarantine tank here, neon tetras. I did not have a completely empty tank. I did have a few bristlenose plecos in here. And after a couple of days, they started falling off. So I medicated. Let me show you what I got. Now these are items I get from Aquarium Co-op. I am in no way sponsored, but I do like what they carry. Corey only carries stuff that he would use himself. And so in this tank, I'm treating with Fritz Paraclens and Mardell Morrison. I'm not even sure if he carries this anymore, but he has a similar product that has the same stuff in it. And I'm following the directions right on the back of the box. It's not hard. And I've also added salt, aquarium salt, to the tank, and I wrote on it with a dry erase marker so I don't forget. I wrote the date, and I know what medicines, and I added salt. I know exactly how much. Corey has a video out on that on Aquarium Co-op's channel. If you need to know how much salt to use for what illness, it's a really good video. I'll put a link to that if I can, possibly in the description. Anyway, so with the salt and the meds, that's why this tank is all cloudy. Let me get you off of here. Oh wow, you can't even see them. Alright, you can hardly see in this tank here. It is really cloudy, but started with 12. There's 5 left. I'm trying to save them. You know, and some people might go, well, why are you spending this money on meds for a fish that cost $1.50? Well, because it's alive. It's a live fish. I want to keep it alive. That's why we medicate anything. I'd like to, unfortunately I got these from my wife. Good thing I didn't tell her, because it's not looking good. Now, if I can save these 5, they still have to do 6 weeks. 6 weeks without getting sick again. And, it's really weird because they're showing no symptoms, no signs of anything, just dropping dead. And they have also infected the some of the plecos that were in here as well, that have been alive for a couple of months, and we're doing fine, and all of a sudden they're falling off. So whatever it is contagious. So if this doesn't work out and the tank doesn't clear out, I am going to have to completely disassemble it and decontaminate, which is not that big a deal. It's only a 10-gallon tank with no substrate or anything. So I am feeding this tank, but exceedingly sparingly. I'm only giving them a little bit of baby brine shrimp. And they're going to be fine. They're fine with only a little. I could actually go, you can go a week without feeding them. It's not a big deal. But I do want them to keep their strength up a little bit. Well, shrimp are still in there. The shrimp are doing okay. I think there's only one in there. But anyway, so this is what I got going on this week. Fun, fun, fun. They're not even touching their green beans. I need to get those out of there before they start rotting. The plecos think I have like 3 left. Let's put some light on the subject. Wow. It's just showing white. That's not even helping. Oh, there's one of the plecos. I still have a few left in there. And the neons. They're not used to the light. It's unfortunate, but it's one of those things. And this is why, to a quarantine tank. I shouldn't have had any other fish in there, but I didn't have another empty tank, so. But I'm going to try to save them. Oh, I did water changes on the other tanks. And when I do that, I do this one last, and I don't let my tools, any nets or siphon tools or filling tools, touch this tank and then another tank without being thoroughly cleaned. See, these guys are still looking fine. And the other ones were looking fine, and then all of a sudden in the morning, bam. Sorry about the downer, but this is how we learn. Everybody else is doing great. Even the pleco tank over here. I added another filter in the back, a box filter, and extra water changes. And, well, they're eating now, so they're making a mess. But other than that, I mean, this tank is really cleared up. So, I think the sponge filters do a lot better for biological cleaning, but the box filters do better at polishing and pulling more debris out of the water. So I'm using both. Yeah. Oh, I got fish over here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? That one there. Come on, Claire. She is really, really pregnant. This is a live bearer. There's the male there. See the bright orange tail on the male. This is a goodid. It's a tequila. And it's a Cares fish. They are completely extinct in the wild. So, I'm going to make some more here. Alright, anyway, so I'll keep you posted on how this turns out. Hopefully it turns out really, really good. Oh, remember to share the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, keep doing your water changes, and we'll see you next week.